It's Nolan. In the image of God, able to smite him, embracing my light. I can't leave this game without putting up a fight. These niggas clones, they digging they in the zip file. Shit was way better when Hov poured out the crystal. They put the pins down, maybe I should find you a pen pal. 20-year legends with clashes, they dropping mid now. I guess the mission accomplished. We were sent to demolish the infinite knowledge. We living in privates, we shipping the product for free, still looking for profit. Somebody tell me how long before this shit get abolished. I sat back and reassessed it. If we ain't got the GPS, then who giving directions? Moving out of order, we paid dues to collections. Chasing at the checks, but still skipping the checklist. Screaming gang gang, but bitching up for the detectives. Rollie plain Jane, decapitated your necklace. I done got some placements that never paid with detections. Nothing finna change, so why we talking elections? I'm on their ass. You a killer, then why you been taking photographs? All the line, this shit is making my modem crash. Niggas crying to me, but ain't putting up the cash. Suffering succotash, don't make me stuff your ass. But I had to battle before they said I'm legit. Gigs out of state, I couldn't afford the trip. $100 tape, I started studying nip. Nigga, this a marathon, you better gas up the whip, fucker. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. We're going to have a quick Let's Talk session. We're not going to be here for very long, but we're going to have a few things on the docket for today. We're going to be talking about Kendrick Lamar, Jay-Z, Dame Dash, Baby Tate, and Metro Boomin, all right? Now, Kendrick Lamar has been in headlines lately for a numerous amount of things, whether it be the upcoming Ken and Friends show. I seen somebody, I don't know what the hell was going on. Somebody was angry at my headline because I said that All Right costed a school $100,000. They were like, why did you headline it that way? Because that's what the fuck happened. Nigga played it at the school as an educational piece, and a child had a police officer as a family member, as a father, and whatever, he went into convulsions or something like that. You know, he had a tough time, and they held the school liable for his traumatic experience. Therefore, they costed the school $100,000. That's what it was. It was a lawsuit, and they settled it for $100K. Anyway, so that's another reason why Kendrick was in headlines recently, of course. With the new music and everything that's been dropping, the valuation of his music has increased. The royalties on his music have increased. And now Dame Dash is actually offering him some stake in Rocafella Records. Wow. It's crazy. Let's get into it, y'all. Okay. Let me find this article. Here we go. Kendrick Lamar gets a Rocafella offer from Dame Dash over old Jay-Z vs. Nas tweet. Excuse me. Back in June of 2010, Kendrick Lamar wrote on Twitter, "I'm sorry, reasonable doubt is better than Illmatic." That was his personal opinion. I don't necessarily agree with that opinion. I don't even know if he still agrees with that opinion from goddamn 14 years ago. But nonetheless, he said Reasonable Doubt is a better album than Illmatic, and he said, hashtag, you can unfollow me now. This is a tweet that came out before he even blew up and before the world really knew who he was. This is like Kendrick Lamar OD era. Overly dedicated, for those that don't know what OD is. I'm not talking about no drug. All right? So those two albums are definitely pillars in East Coast hip-hop and just hip-hop in general, lyricism, that vibe, that 94 to 96 era, a lot of classic music drops. So it doesn't really matter what side of the spectrum you fall on, if you like one or the other, which one you favor, because both artists are different but have a lot of similarities. It doesn't really fucking matter. But whatever. The post ended up gaining attention from Dame Dash, who decided to post a screenshot of it on Instagram and wrote, at Kendrick Lamar, my third is for sale. If you want to buy it, any serious offer, DM. Kendrick has yet to publicly respond, but he just offered him a third of his stake because that's the amount of stake that he owns in Rocafella still. And He said, you can have it if you want. Just send me your best offer, right? Now, of course, they established the company together in 1994. Dame Dash, who has experienced financial issues in recent years, was recently blocked from selling his shares in the legendary record company. Dame was initially ordered to sell his stake in the company by a judge after he allegedly refused to pay an $823,000 lawsuit settlement to movie producer Josh Weber that stemmed from the 2016 film Dear Frank. Hov and Biggs then objected to the sale on the legal basis that the board of directors must first approve the deal. So they have to be consenting to whomever he allows to buy the company, right? Or his share of the company. Dame Dash later explained his version of events over the block sale, saying in 2021, I was trying to sell my shares at public auction. Jay and Big sued me, or had Rocafella Inc. sue me and say I was trying to sell all the shares. Now, this is at the time when he was trying to sell his portion as an NFT, right? And I don't think Jay and them were really well versed in the NFT market and understood what was going on. And maybe they did understand what was going on and said, fuck no, because that means somebody else could just buy this and then resell it, and people could just perpetually resell it, and Dame will continue to get money off of that. So they're like, nah, we're not doing that shit. We don't even understand this shit all the way like that, and what we do understand is not making sense, so no. Dame went on to say, I am the CEO of Rocafella. What Jay did was pretend to be the CEO of Rocafella. He hired his lawyers on Rocafella Inc.'s behalf and sued me. Jay's lawyers were being paid by me and the money generated from Rocafella Inc. It has also been alleged that Dame has no control over the sale of his shares, even though the record executive had said he was free to sell his stake to whomever he wanted. Prior to making a public offer to Kendrick Lamar, the Harlem native teased selling the share of his label, or their label, I should say, to former signee Cameron and his partner Mace. He says, I'm just celebrating the fact that I can freely sell it and that I have the option to sell it to Cam and Mace. He says, I'm not saying that I haven't. I like to pass the torch. I like what they've done. They didn't fold. They from Harlem. We all came up together, and it would be fun to see them running Rocafella. That created rumors that turned out to be unsubstantiated. And as we can see to this day, he's still trying to field offers on who may be a worthy candidate. And of course, Jay and Biggs have to be in agreement on said worthy candidate. Jay and Kendrick, they seem to have a pretty good relationship. You haven't seen them like pictured together like frequently, but from my understanding of things, they seem to be somewhat, in a good space. So I think if they were to bring Kendrick to the table, maybe not. What are his intentions? You know what I'm saying? Being a partner over here, what you trying to do? We'll see. Speaking of Jay-Z, we're just going to keep the flow moving. His company, Roc Nation, has launched a $300 million scholarship for Philadelphia students. Okay? They're saying that they're once again giving back to the community, and this time they're aiming at disadvantaged students in Philly. Okay? This $300 million scholarship fund is meant to help underprivileged students from K through 12 to attend prestigious private schools in the area. So this is actually for children in school. This isn't a scholarship for college. This is a scholarship so that you can attend private school and, have what is perceived to be a greater education in your formative years. Okay? Roc Nation is set to host multiple events between June 10th and June 21st to bring awareness to this scholarship fund. They say, we have enjoyed such a special connection with Philadelphians. We just had a conversation the other day about his relationship with Philadelphians Oskino and Beanie Siegel. Of course, we also know that he took a liking to Meek Mill. When he was going through a little bit of distress, they took Meek under his wing at Roc Nation, helped him get out of prison, helped him launch prison reform campaigns and stuff like that. So they definitely have a strong connection with Philly, even though it may not always work out in the best. They at least seem to fuck with them, right? They say we've made it our mission to invest in the long-term success of the city's change makers. Impact starts with the students and with awareness, you continue. We want to empower the youth and families with the knowledge to pursue their scholastic dreams, make their voices heard, and become leaders of tomorrow. In recent years, Jay-Z has become better known for his philanthropy than for his music, and other rappers like Ja Rule are getting involved. Last month, Interesting. I didn't know about this. Last month, the ex-Murder Inc. rapper Ja Rule teamed up with Hove's Reform Alliance to host a Mother's Day lunch for a group of moms who are also ex-convicts. Never knew about this. Never heard of it. Let me see what that is. You learn something new every fucking day. Wow. So they hosted 40 previously incarcerated mothers and their children, listening to their stories about how they've been affected by the criminal justice system while sharing some of Ja Rule's own jail experiences. Okay. The more you know, man. You know, you be saying, man, these motherfuckers don't be doing nothing for nobody. They just trying to keep the wealth to themselves. They don't be trying to do shit. You don't know what these niggas be doing, man. Let's see. That's the information on that. So in the midst of Dame trying to get Kendrick to buy shares in Rocafella, Roc Nation is out here giving out scholarships out in Philly. Okay? Now, speaking of somebody that don't fuck with Jay or Roc Nation, or too much of anyone, to be honest, let's get into another Azealia Banks rant, shall we? Today, we're not going to be playing any. She's got an hour and a half worth of ranting. I decided to spare y'all because I could play that shit, but an hour and a half of Azealia Banks, I don't know if I would survive. So I'll listen to that on my own personal time, but she's now taking aim at Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. She also dissed Doja Cat within the last couple of days. This is the same person who just a few days ago was saying that there needed to be no beef amongst the women in hip hop. Within 48 hours, the tune has changed. All right. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky are the latest celebrities to face the wrath of Azealia Banks after the controversial rapper defended Chris Brown in a flagrant rant. She took to her Instagram stories on Wednesday to unload some thoughts on Breezy, Riri, and Flacco, and she didn't pull any punches. She began by calling CB the best artist of this generation and described the backlash over his 2009 issue assault incident with Rihanna as self-righteous bullshit. What? She need to clock out. I don't know who you work for, but you need to clock out. You need a nice vacation. Want to get away? Get you a motherfucking Snickers and a Delta airline flight, or United maybe. Goddamn. You and your cheap EXO motherfuckers. Get out of here. Clock out. They say the Harlem native also claimed that A$AP Rocky is gay and added, look at who she's with now. A nigga that wears back out shirts. He's on camera shooting one of his best friends, on camera kicking a female fan in the face. Really? So, I don't remember that clip. Personally, I'd have to look that up. I don't know if he intentionally did that, but how are you going to try to say he's on camera kicking a female fan in the face and then say that Chris Brown's backlash was self-righteous bullshit, as if they're both not in the same department? Wow. She continues. Rocky's definitely a butch queen. A butch queen is crazy. I don't know how nobody told Rihanna that. Maybe she likes it. Maybe she's into that stuff. But Rocky's definitely not a straight man, according to Azealia. She says, are we really responsible for trying to make Chris Brown's life a living hell if sis is not responsible enough to make good choices of a partner? It's kind of weird. What the hell? What the hell? She says Rihanna's done a lot of menacing And a lot of fucking with bitches just to end up with a gay boy. A broke, untalented gay boy at that. What? You ain't got no proof of that, cuh. How you gonna say some shit like that and ain't got no proof? Despite Banks' dear treat, Rihanna has previously spoken. We're not gonna get into that. What the fuck got... I'm telling y'all, man, she the broken clock of hip-hop. She write twice a day. Every other hour, every other minute, every other second, completely fucked up. She is the Jaguar Wright of rap. Shit, man. Since we gonna bring her Jag, why don't I just go ahead and bring her a Jag? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even planning on bringing her a Jag, but a couple days after she did an interview talking about she had seen some sort of footage of Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion muff diving, let's just call it that. She's now find herself arrested. Jaguar Wright has been arrested and accused of theft of property valued between $30,000 and $150,000. It is rumored that her arrest stems from allegedly failing to return a U-Haul truck in New Jersey. During a live stream on the Sean Davey Way show, Wright called into claim there are no charges to justify keeping her locked up. She also pointed fingers at blogger Tasha K, blaming her for the arrest and vowing to sue Tasha. Additionally, she requested that the host contact CNN, insisting that her arrest was an attempt to silence her. Was the story even shared on CNN? Lord knows I would not. In response to these allegations, Tasha K has addressed the situation during her interview on the Sean Davey Way show, saying, Jaguar is always looking for someone to blame. I had nothing to do with her not returning that U-Haul. She needs to take responsibility for her actions instead of trying to drag others down with her. Tasha K did not hold back during the interview, firmly denying any involvement in Wright's legal issues. She began by questioning the rationale behind her accusations. He said, no, we don't steal cars over here. Jesus. Tasha K clarified that she bears no ill will toward Wright, but emphasized that Wright has been living a chaotic lifestyle for a while. She certainly has. I don't know how many people saw her pull up to that barber shop, but let's just say Ice Cube, the Don Mecca, couldn't even stop what was happening there. She pointed out several incidents, including Wright's erratic behavior with her son's ashes and a car that was reportedly blown up. She says, first of all, I don't wish bad on nobody. But Jag has been living off the grid for a minute. And she, where's that? Not the Altima. God, come on, Tasha. Where's the Altima she had? When she was in there like, oh, I'm going to kill him. And then Solar was like, Jag, listen to me. And she's like, oh, I'm going to unalive him. Then she took her son's ashes. Wow. Addressing claims that she had been stalking Wright, Tasha K explained how Wright's stories are often inconsistent and indicative of her mental health struggles. She says people don't really know that Jaguar is real-life schizophrenic, diagnosed. Her father was also schizophrenic. Her entire family knows. Jag has gotten a check her whole life. I do not know that to be a fact. That is strictly from Miss Tasha. She recounted a story Wright told about being chased from Dallas to Las Vegas and back, which she debunked by highlighting the inconsistencies in Wright's narrative. She talked about me chasing her. This is a quote from Tasha. She talked about me chasing her, like I guess following her, and she was in Dallas. And then I chased her all the way to Vegas and Arizona, but then we wound it back up 4 hours later. In the hotels, like she was saying, the hotel was keeping her car, and it was me doing a high-speed chase because she talked so fast. She says the way she kind of uses colloquialisms and stuff like that and metaphors, it's hard to follow hers. She said, so I slowed it down. When she said that I started in Dallas chasing her, then another car joined me to chase her on the highway in Vegas. We ended up back in Dallas, but we never left Dallas. So she's saying this story is concocted and couldn't be further from the truth, because how the fuck did all of that happen in a day? Furthermore, she goes on to discredit Jaguar Wright in other ways. She says people are believing the Diddy stuff. First of all, everything that Jag is saying, Gene Deal had already said. Jag watches a lot of blogs and regurgitates it and makes it entertaining. But she says, but when I slowed down that part, she said, who is this y'all are believing? We did a full-fledged 3-series documentary on Jag and her family. Her whole family told you that lady ain't wrapped too tight. But now I'm responsible for her being arrested for stealing a car. As the interview concluded, Tasha K reiterated her innocence and the absurdity of those claims. Man, oh man. Too much to name, too much to blame. And I don't want in on the game. All right. But there's that. We went from goddamn Azealia Banks to Jag to Tasha K. That was a fucking rabbit hole. And we ain't get no eggs out that motherfucker, man. We ain't get no candy, no nothing, no treats, no sweets. And a shortage of deets. We're going to keep this show going. Next up, we've got Metro Boomin. Now, this is wild because Metro Boomin's blood sister is out here dissing him on the internet. Metro cannot seem to catch a fucking break. Nigga been getting dissed all year. Now he getting dissed by his own family, his sister. Ain't no drums you can make to get you out of this, brother. Metro Boomin has been publicly criticized by his sister for locking horns with Drake, but not responding to Soulja Boy. Damn. As y'all know, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. Crank That rapper recently mocked Metro's mother, who was unalived in 2022 after the super producer threw shade at him in a years-old tweet. Had to have been like at least 12 years or more on the old tweet. Now his sister Leslie has blasted Metro for having time to feud with Drizzy, but not Big Draco. Let's go ahead and pull up Miss Leslie's video, shall we? It's not that long, it's a few seconds. Here we are.
Listen, I thought about something. This nigga Drake say, shut the fuck up and make some drums, right? This nigga gets so out of his body and bothered by what he said, he go above and beyond to respond with a song. This nigga Soulja Boy say he sacrificed our mama, and what this bitch say? Not a motherfucking thing. This nigga went quiet. This nigga didn't say nothing, so that's something you allowing people to think about you, but you get out your body when a nigga call you a hoe and tell you to make some drums. That shit bothers you, but when a nigga speaking on your mama, your bitch ass don't say shit, and I'm the crazy one? Yeah, okay.
All right, so that's Miss Leslie. I tried to search high and low for any other footage because it seemed like she was already talking about him. Seemed like she was probably talking about him a little bit after that. Unfortunately, it seems that whatever page that she put that video up from is no longer available online. All Instagrams of her have been deleted, so I guess they've had some conversations offline as well to get some straightening in the family. But the message was there. She feels like the fact that he was willing to go at Drake, make a diss beat, make diss albums going at Drake, you know what I'm saying, and be involved in all of this stuff going on. But when Soulja Boy comes out and disrespects the woman that birthed you, right, you didn't have so much to say. However, we did see 21 Savage come in and defend the honor. I don't know, maybe maybe Metro didn't know exactly what to say. Maybe he was like, bro, this is a little bit extreme. I don't want to have to go there online. Let me keep this private. Let's handle this behind the scenes, because I know once we start actually talking to him, the tone is going to change, right? Nonetheless, Soulja Boy came out pretty fast and made an apology, straightened things up, at least on Metro and his mother's behalf. He still continued to say fuck 21 Savage, so apparently he wasn't fully reformed, but just enough to give some grace to Metro. All right? Again, I seen some people online that were saying that she was mad that he didn't purchase a headstone or something like that for the mom, which I'm not sure why he wouldn't do that. I would presume, I don't know if Metro's rich, but I would presume he has money, especially, you know, being a top producer in the game. But we don't know how he gets paid. We don't know when he gets paid. We don't know how often he gets paid. But you would think he's got a decent amount of money. Hopefully they could get whatever their grievances are worked out. Hopefully they could have some sort of family meeting. And, nobody wants to see your sister dissing you online, bruh. Nobody wants to see none of that type shit. She says she's the crazy one. I don't know if that's what she's been identified as within the family. But again, I'm wishing everyone the best in that particular situation and everyone the best in all situations that we've addressed here on the show. Okay? And on a lighter note, let's lighten things up, man. Let's lighten things up. Baby Tate has a new freestyle over Megan Thee Stallion's Boa. Y'all wanna hear it? Here you go. And apparently she took some shots or a little jab or a little jokey joke at Drake on there. I believe she said something to the effect of, I like freaky ass niggas, but not like Mr. Graham. Don't buy Baby Tate on Temu. A lot of these bitches a scam. Okay. Now remember, she had a pretty off-putting experience in meeting Drake's dad, Dennis, years ago at a party. I believe it was at a Doja Cat party where Dennis was at. He was getting a little bit too handsy, a little bit too close, a little bit too familiar, not only with Baby Tate, but other people. It seems to be a running story within the music industry and just the entertainment industry at large, and especially in the community of Los Angeles, that when you see Dennis, you don't go party with him. You don't get too close to him because he takes it a little bit too far. You know what I'm saying? He likes the young ladies to be all up in his cologne mix. That shit ain't cool, brothers. Calm that shit down with your Steve Harvey ass mustache. So she addressed that on the song, but then there's much more to it. So let's go ahead and pull that up and see what Baby Tate got in the oven, man. Let's see what she cooking, dog. Let me see what she cooking. Here we are.
Yeah, B to the A to the B to the Y, T to the A to the T to the E. I'll spell it out every goddamn time, cause I know you dumb bitches can't read. I let a whole think she run shit, but these girls just not on my speed. Matter of fact, let's race, little hoe, get ready, set, go, bitch, 1, 2, 3. Give me your best, please, no contest. I love killing hoes, I confess, cause they can't rap, can't sing, and can't dress. And then there's me, the contrast, giving cunt, body smoke like a pistol. From the top of my head to my distal, cause I'm bad to the bone, and I'm eating all these hoes up to the gristle. I told you hoes that I'm hungry, why people think that I'm phony? Y'all know I fuck with a stally, but I ride the beat like a pony. Y'all heard them tick, 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 ticks and still continue to blow me. Shut the fuck up. Bitch, you better keep your lips locked, cause them bombs is going tick-tock. I'm about to let them go like bow, 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 bow. And you better keep your lips locked, cause them bombs is going tick-tock. I'm about to let them go like bow, 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 yeah, bow. Tick, 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 boom. Big dog won't leave a bitch no room. I'm so far ahead of the game, I'll be the nigga to his own damn tune. Busy ass boss, bitch. Sorry, baby, gotta fuck on Zoom. They ain't even see me in full bloom. I don't even really watch cartoons, but something about this blonde having me super saying no Goku, nigga. I'm not gonna hold you. None of these hoes won't be for chicken or tofu. Whole move, no ludicrous. This chick is better than a toddler. None of these hoes go with this baby, cause they ain't my mama. A problem I am. Knew that before Instagram. I like freaky ass niggas, but no, not like Mr. Graham. Don't buy Baby Tate on Temu. Lot of these bitches they scam. They ask me why I keep eating all these beats, because I can. Bitch, you better keep your lips locked. Shut the fuck up, cause them bombs is going tick-tock. I'm about to let them go like bow, 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 bow. And you better keep your lips locked, cause them bombs is going tick-tock. I'm about to let them go like bow, 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 bow. Tick, 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 boom. Bow, bow.
All right, so that was Baby Tate with her Bow, aka Boa freestyle. That beat is fire. You know what I'm saying? I think just about any rapper that can really rap would sound fire on that beat. I think she did a pretty good job. Let's do a quick little lyrical breakdown on that. You know what I'm saying? So she comes in, B to the A to the B to the Y, T to the A to the T to the E. I spell it out every goddamn time because you know dumb bitches can't read. I let her hoe think she run shit, but these girls just not on my speed. Matter of fact, let's race, little hoe. Get ready, set, go, bitch. 1, 2, 3. So she's ready to get in the race. She's ready to go off. You know what I'm saying? Just a little intro, little piece. You know what I mean? She says, give me your best, please. No contest. I love killing hoes, I confess, because they can't rap, can't sing, and can't dress. God damn, you can't do shit. You can't walk and chew gum, can you? God damn. She says, and then there's me, the cuntress. I see a lot of this cunt talk going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know necessarily how I feel about that. You know what I mean? But, have fun with it, do you? She says, giving cunt, body smoke like a pistol from the top of my head to my distal, because I'm bad to the bone, and I'm eating all these hoes up to the gristle. Bone, gristle, meat. She said, I told you hoes that I'm hungry. Why people think that I'm phony? I fuck with the stally, but I ride the beat like a pony. Y'all heard them tick, 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 ticks and still continue to blow me. Tick, 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 bomb, blow, boom. All right. She said, bitch, you better keep your lips locked because them bombs is going TikTok. Of course, again, keeping in line with the bomb theory. I'm about to let them go like bow, 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 bow. And you better keep your lips locked. She basically interpolated the whole boa hook. Wasn't, cool. Same shit, but she at least harmonized with it. She comes back, tick, 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 boom. Big dog won't leave a bitch no room. I'm so far ahead of the game. I'll be the nigga at his own damn tune. Busy ass boss bitch. Sorry, baby. Gotta fuck on Zoom. Wow. Whoa, 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 wow. You fucking on Zoom? Oh no, baby Tate. Baby Tate, I be in contact with your mom. Not on no funny shit, but her mom has reached out to me before on TikTok before she liked my music. Don't make me have to tell you, mom, you be fucking on Zoom. Shout out to Miss Dion. She says, they ain't even seen me in full bloom. I don't even really watch cartoons, but something about this blonde be having me super saiyan. No Goku, nigga, not gonna hold you. None of these hoes want beef or chicken or tofu. You don't want no beef with me. You don't want no chicken with me. You don't want no tofu. You don't want no salad. You don't want no goddamn poke. You don't want no problems, okay? Whole move. No Ludacris, this chick is better than a toddler. None of these hoes gonna whoop none of these hoes gonna whoop this baby because they ain't my mama. She say, a problem I am. Knew that beef for Instagram. I like freaky ass niggas, but no, not like Mr. Graham. I already said that line. We told you about that in the beginning. Don't buy Baby Tate on Temu. A lot of these bitches are scam. They ask me why I keep eating all these beats. Because I can. Not bad. Not bad. I fucks with it. You know what I'm saying? I even contemplated freestyling over the boa beat my goddamn self, but I just haven't found time to really lock in and write shit lately, man. I've been goddamn entertaining y'all a couple times a day. I gotta get back in the swinger things, man. But shout out to Baby Tate, shout out to Megan Thee Stallion, shout out to everybody, shout out to everyone that loved boa from the jump, and shout out to those that either fuck with or don't fuck with this Bow remix that Baby Tate did. And we're going to get into why she's doing so many of these freestyles. Let's get into that. She says there have been people asking why she keep remixing other people's songs. Why won't she drop original music? Why she want to be the rap Jacquees? She says, well, here's the tea, honeybees. I've been working on my album, See You Next Tuesday, for the past year. It's a summertime album, but it was not ready this summer, so I pushed it back to 2025 because my debut album with a major label is a huge deal to me, and I wanted to be released in the best way possible. In the midst of this pushback, I knew I didn't want to go to radio silent, so I decided to bring back Tate Tuesdays to give my people content, music, videos, etc., much like my original TTs from 2018 era. Okay? So I also think she put that out there for anybody who thinks that she might be trying to bite the Megan Monday. She says that, hey, Tate Tuesday's been going back to 2018, so please don't even, you know what I mean? Which I commend her on that, because there's going to be people out there that try to pull that card. Furthermore, she says, but it ended up turning into just a freestyle cover series this time around. She says, I would love to include original music in the things I'm giving y'all because the new music is so good, but being partially transparent, I don't know when exactly I'll be able to release. Hopefully it'll be soon. In the meantime, I appreciate all of your support and love. So she's basically saying she's being relegated to dropping freestyles and covers of other people's music because her album's simply not ready. It was supposed to be ready for this summer, and because it wasn't, she's pushing it back to next summer. Personally, I don't love that idea, but if her and the label feel like they have another year where they can build up momentum, build up buzz, and maybe make her, a higher anticipated artist by that time period, perhaps this could be the right move. Hopefully she's still able to release some music. Whatever doesn't actually make the cut for the album, release singles, maybe do an EP, you know what I'm saying? Do music videos, hopefully. Do something. Hopefully she doesn't just keep doing freestyles for the next year, because I think people will eventually kind of get tired of the same little do-si-do. But I want to see her do well. She's really talented. She can rap, she can sing, she can write. And I'm hoping that she's able to land on her feet, because it seems like she's a little bit kind of underrated, but I think she's got a lot of the intangibles. She's got a lot of, she fucks with Issa Rae. She's done a lot of work with radio. She does a lot of music for their soundtracks and stuff like that over there. So I'm hoping that she can continue to evolve, man. That's all I can say. Apparently there was a little bit of controversy going on earlier today on behalf of baby Tate. She put a tweet out that says, I don't trust a bitch that got beef with too many people, because you sure you're not the problem, girly? Apparently some people thought that she was taking shots at Nicki when she said that. Some of the Barb pages on Twitter started jumping in her mentions and whatnot. One in particular says, and I don't trust women who secretly be subbing people but act like they like them so they can seem like a girl's girl, LOL, or sneak dissing people they actually like and play dumb when people point it out. Baby Tate says, what? I'm literally talking about someone I know in real life, because I have a real life, all caps. Like, what are you talking about? She says, this just in. Female rappers have real lives outside of rap and the music industry. Apparently, anything from tweets to IG captions and even bars in their songs can apply to people they know in these aforementioned real lives. More on this never. Back to you, Jim. So she basically accused this blogger, who I won't be naming, for basically doing too much without taking into consideration that she might actually know some people in real life that got beef with a bunch of folks. Right? So, shout out to baby Tate, man. Talented. Hope everything works out. Hope you can get that album out. I would have tried to, at least push for the fall, because you still would have had a nice window of, like that window between summer and fall, when it's still warm out, when it's still vibey. Still could go outside and do your, you know what I mean? Because she's an artist that I could see still doing like college shows and stuff like that. You still have the opportunity to go out and do that. Festival season and stuff like that. But, 2025 it is. Hope everything works. Let me see. What is this? But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much my show for the evening. Wanted to come back and talk to y'all since I had only spoken to y'all this morning about the new music and whatnot. So be sure to like and share the video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned. Tomorrow, my official in-studio performance is going to be dropping. I believe I set it up for 1 o'clock. So go ahead and save it. Go ahead and turn notifications on for that video so that you can get notified when it goes live. As I stated before, had to pre-record it because, family in town, moving around, life, trying to create this content for y'all where we're talking about you know, what's going on in hip hop, going on in music and entertainment. So it's only so many hours in a day. I only have so much time allotted to do this. So I had to go ahead and knock it out when it was opportune. So it'll be out for you guys and ladies. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. in studio performance, 12K celebration. Be sure to tune in. And yeah, that's where we at with it. Before I go, I do want to give a big shout out to Miss Keisha. And let me see. I think her husband's name is Marlo. Let me make sure though. Marlon. Big shout out to Miss Keisha and Marlon. I appreciate the damn, why is it slipping my mind? The Cash App. I appreciate y'all. Wanted to give y'all a quick shout out before we ended the video. Make sure that y'all know that I saw it. I appreciate it. Much love and respect to y'all, you and your whole family. Hope everything is good. And the same to everyone else tuned in, locked in. I greatly appreciate y'all. I don't take none of this shit for granted. Even when we disagree, like I always say, disagreement is healthy. Disrespect is not. Long as we can keep it within a certain parameter, I'm good. Some people be overstepping and be wondering why I'm not responding so greatly to what niggas be saying. What do you expect? You know what I'm saying? You can't slap a nigga and be like, don't do shit. But much love and respect. I will catch y'all later. And hopefully we can have some more good shows this weekend, man. Let's get it, y'all. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross I'm out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.